Yep. The Jazz is off. Watch out. This got moved. Cat moved it or something. Keep it up. Love.
Today, a game that makes this sport what it is. A rivalry game. For many schools and fans, this day's like today that can set new feelings about school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or threats for a very long time. We'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Open, taking over from the ACC, the Boston College. Jesse Parker with me, guys. It's time to get it going. Syracuse will keep up their rookie underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Eagles offense will get the first crack at it here. The last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. They can get another one, Jesse.
I certainly hope so. Mental toughness is very cliche in all sports, especially college football. This is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough and probably especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that we can focus, we can stay disciplined, we can stay tough, and keep and block out all the noise.
Back to pass, it's James. They'll throw it to the left on the screen. And this one will be stunned. No game.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back, get him out in space to do some damage for the defense now. No gain on that play.
Already they hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8.
Lovich.
From the gun, wants the pass. And this is going to be complete on 3rd down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Might have thought he wanted to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content to make a fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So Syracuse is now best headed up to the courthouse. He's looking there today. And David, they've got a time to be a superstar. But you see he's really the right space. It's ready to be a safety guys for this one.
This guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be on the move around. He's a chess piece. It's the success of the big time is going to be in this part. It's a very important championship. You see him make some really tough catches and some big moments for his offense. And have to do that in this game too. It's key. And that's where the quarterbacks are going to be going early and often in this game. The tight end's got to step up.
And the pass is incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks plays really good. It's really tremendous. There's the ball. On his wide receiver. It's going to recover just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions. It just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Wow, what a great job by that quarterback, finding his receiver 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offense success. That's my team's really 3rd down so much.
Great
offenses always stay ahead of the chance. That run ahead, now you're in good position. It's not second and long, it's not third and long. Now if the whole play looks open, the defense really has to honor the run pass on the next snap.
The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Plays like that, a common sight for Syracuse fans a year ago as Kyle McCord led the nation in passing. The Orange won 10 games, won their highest profile bowl in a quarter of a century. Without McCord, what's the expectation now, David?
I mean, it was crazy personality frame right there. To take Syracuse and to make...
Keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, great balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like
This guy, too, is just an explosive play. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a punch that he can just race.
He's going to hit it right now. He's doing some damage on this.
Ready to the red zone here with 7 down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's wrong. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Nice job there by your receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. Kicking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. It's high, right in the field. He had no idea where he was going.
That helped make that completion a whole lot.
Grab behind the line of close. He is going nowhere. Stop on the scrimmage.
You gotta be careful as you throw into your right hand. Just linebacker drift on. But that ball's not going in. You just saw it right there. Player point.
And the defense stops again on second and goal. The run up the middle trying to steamroll his way in. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more step third and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. He's looking to grab in the backfield. It's Phillips. He did not make it stop on third down.
It's always fucking well to play that person. I think the decision would have been got missed, but not with that kind of defense. They will all over it right away. No third down conversion for you.
And on fourth down, they decided to salvage it with a field goal. After the miss, no chance in the score.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together during storm zone, but this is a green zone. You should be making all of these good field goals, chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Fires to the right. He's got an open man. He stands racing on the outside for his first down. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple play, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it, you throw it, you know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's Moore. And a good job in coverage there. They stopped it after just a few. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you play the way I do, the way we know each other, Jesse, what have you done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit of faith like this?
In our
Opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock maybe even double team playing chopping.
I've never seen a play, which is too big of a deep ball. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess retaliation to that is to just rough the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's sometimes it crosses up the line of dirty, but that's why the rivalries are so fun.
And the third down
We talked to the coaches about this one. They know field position is going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down, covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on fourth.
Boston College lining up. Punt this one away. Syracuse offense back onto the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin side. My goodness.
All right, defense. That's what we can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
It's first and 10 for this offense from the 42. The receiver comes in motion. They're going to ride this running back. He'll take 4 off the top first down every time. 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back did this, man. Just get down here on the sneak open. A lot of times they so fast. Be decisive. Stick your foot on the ground. Pick up 4 feet. And we are not going to complain.
Solid pick up a first down, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Catch him with the blitz come. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes to his tools.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air for first down. The throw to the is complete. They stop him just a lead or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Nice job there. Good time between the QB and the wide receiver executing that outright.
The Orange could go for it all right here on 2nd and inches. Off-play action. It's Clement. He doesn't have to move the chains.
That's tough for the defense. Tight end's just so big and physical, it's hard to drag it down. You only need a few yards to get that first down. Defense will have to do a better job next time.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. He'll do it himself. Pass to his feet. A really nice running gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. They've got a first down here in the period. They'll throw it from the red zone. On target. And a good job of dropping tight end defense. Short pickup.
One of the things we love about these running backs is not only keep target tackles, it's also a weapon. It's catching the foot.
So now it's 2nd and 1. From the gun, they try to focus it well. They get in the ground. Tight corners, deep in the red zone, and they can't get first down, scoring. Down. He'll go to the free snake.
Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job on the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by a center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback. Just up the football belly, get low, and move everybody.
Syracuse comes to the line on first and goal. He'll keep it himself. He builds it all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Don't be honest with quarterback, he still himself, but look, we've seen this game. So you guys break stacks and take the distance. This should talk down over his option.
Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent
you from running speed on your play.
The run is trying to goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line. He's stripping at the 5. No gain on it.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on the third down. Using execution just has to be spelled out. Especially with that position. And thinking about defense, that affects in situations that are really good. So I know that now how to counterpunch and attack this defense.
Got it. And they've got him down. From the short completion with the inch closer and closer to Baker.
Well, it was a great effort throwing to the running back that time. He was almost able to get it in on third down. The defense makes a stop. This decision time. Fourth, the very forced to the goal. Got this running back in the backfield.
He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line. Tries to push his way out, but not wide enough.
You can run the football touchdown and create 7 inches and then stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run. I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the ball.
The Golden Eagles have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Rides to the back. And they'll stop him charging over the first down just inches away from the step.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it. But the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop. And now you set up 3rd down. And this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
Long way to go for this offense. 1st and 10 from their own 12. Looking for space. It's Spencer. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 for the 18.
Sure to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator. Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
It's happening. And the defense no pickup at all on that play.
Defense came into this one prepared to split receiver screen pass. Nice job. 8 blocks and attack rather than the football.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's James. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback down a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable clutch. Nice hands. 1st down.
This Boston College offense has it working. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
This opportunity on offense, QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
High to change now on 2nd and long. Gonna look again. Good to pick up a little bit short stance. And quarterback and receiver on the same page.
Seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept, easy pitch, easy catch.
The Golden Eagles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Willis. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll try the run. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's James. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Boston College! They grab the early lead. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Nixon. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Cook. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. There he goes. Touchdown, Cuse. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
To the air, it's James. Snagged in the middle, it's Franklin. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Richard. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity. And the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Golden Eagles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Wide receiver going in motion. They go to the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Second down, he'll throw it. The sure hands, it's Gill. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Punt is in the air. Wants to return it. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets him down to the 48.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Golden Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And the Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. To throw, it's James. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. Slams ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. Oh, man, he goes down, and he's going to lose yardage on that one.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Just drives it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Quarterback on the keeper. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it and try to get his offense some positive yards.
The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the right. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes and drags. This guy can get vertically down the field. He showed you his speed there running the crosser.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. It's Ross. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a fourth and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, fourth down, offense has to make a decision.
Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
We've reached a break. Boston College has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but this is a critical third down that they have to convert. They don't want to give the ball back and put the pressure on their own defense.
He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Boston College will send out the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Cook. They bring him down down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Motion from the wideout. With the run on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield. It's Nixon. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th.
That is the score. Syracuse, 14, Boston College.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. RPO complete to open the drive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Spins away from the defense. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Trying play action. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Hauls it in. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Boston College. They move on top here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. He's got lead is up to a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Snags a quick pass on the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. Looking for room. It's Nixon.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Nixon. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ross. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Under fire. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you've got to score, you've got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost him.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give, and tick, 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 tick. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll ride the hot hand. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Works the middle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. Oh, he's got some space. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. A first down for the offense. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.